Occupations complementary to agriculture. If there is less area available for farming, then along with farming, animals can be used to increase production, and some occupations complementary to agriculture can be started. Among them, animal husbandry, poultry farming, and sericulture are included. Let us first understand about animal husbandry. Animal husbandry. To understand about animal husbandry, let us visit a modern cattle house. Let us collect information about the number of cows and buffaloes, the different strains, the total milk production, cleanliness seen in the shed, and the methods used to take care about animals. In the shed, there are approximately 120 animals. They include cows and buffaloes. The milk animals include cows that give sufficient quantities of milk, like the Sahiwal, Gir, Lal Sindhi, and other cows like Kandhari, Devani, Khillari, and Dangi. The buffaloes mainly include Murha, Mehsana, Jafrabadi, and also varieties like Pandharpuri and Nagpuri. The total milk production of all the cows and buffaloes of the cattle house is approximately 1,000 to 1,200 liters. Here, proper care of animals is taken. The shed floor is built up and has a slope to allow water to drain away easily. The roof of the shed is also at a proper height, due to which the animals can be protected from the sun, rain, and wind, and the shed remains well ventilated. The animals of the shed are tied at sufficient distances from each other such that they can move comfortably. The floor of the shed has a proper slope to allow urine to follow. The troughs meant for feeding animals is properly built. Animals are given different types of nutritious food, and drinking water is kept close to the shed. All the animals are given proper care. The shed is being cleaned every day. The animals are checked regularly, and they are given vaccinations at proper periods. All the information that we have collected by visiting the cattle shed is included in animal husbandry. Besides cows and buffaloes, do you know which other animals can be domesticated? Goats, sheep are domesticated for milk and flesh. Also, animals like bullocks, oxen, horses, and camels are reared for farm work. Similarly, ducks and pigs are reared for meat. In our country, animals are reared for milk production and for farm work. Bos Idicus are milk-producing cows, and Bos Bubalis are milk-producing buffaloes. Similarly, oxen and male buffaloes used for farm labor are called drought animals. Lal Kandhari, Devani, Khillari, and Dangi are breeds of cows in Maharashtra, and Sahiwal, Lal Sindhi are resistant to diseases and give approximately 5 to 6 liters of milk per day. While Jersey, Brown Swiss are foreign cows which can give milk for a long period of time. From these animals, hybrid varieties are produced which have tremendous resistance to diseases and which can give nearly 10 to 12 liters of milk every day. For example, Brahmin Sunandini from Kerala and Amruta from Maharashtra are breeds of such cows. In order to give high quality and clean milk, it is necessary to take care of our cattle wealth. For this, the following needs to be done. Animals should be given a balanced diet. They should be given fodder, which will provide them with roughage, grass, and adequate amounts of water. The cattle shed should be clean, dry, and well ventilated. The shed should have a roof. The cattle should be regularly vaccinated to prevent diseases. If animals are properly taken care of, then the milk production increases and they can be benefited beneficial for business, and alternately, they can be beneficial for more production. Some years ago, to obtain more milk, the White Revolution took place. Let us know more about it. In 1970, the Indian National Dairy Development Board started the Rural Development Program called Operation Flood Project. The aim of the project was to get sufficient quantities of milk throughout the country. Later, India became the largest producer of milk and milk products, and thus this movement was called the White Revolution. Anand Milk Cooperation Limited at Gujarat, the producers of Amul products, was the main promoter of this movement. Verghese Kurian is regarded as the father of the White Revolution. Due to the White Revolution, India has become self-sufficient in milk and milk products. This has considerably increased the milk production of even small milk producers. Let us now discuss about the next occupation, that complementary business to farming. Poultry farming. Rearing and breeding of hens for the purpose of eggs and meat is known as poultry farming. Different hens are used for poultry farming. Hens kept for laying eggs are called layers, while those for meat are called broilers. Hens that will eat less and would lay more number of eggs are selected for layers. They require just 125 grams of nourishing feed per day. On the other hand, hens kept for meat need to be healthy. They are fed more so that they gain more weight in their fleshy parts. For that, they are given feeds rich in proteins, fats, and vitamins. Leghorn, Minorca, Ancona, Lohman are breeds of layers, while Brahma, Langshan, Cochin, Asil are examples of broiler chickens. New varieties can be developed from hybrids of Indian breed Asil and foreign breed Leghorn. From this hybrid, good quality chicks are obtained in large numbers. The aim is to obtain varieties which have high tolerance of temperature and the byproducts can be used for food. The varieties of hens which are reared for eggs and meat are Rhode Island Red, New Hampshire, Plymouth Rock, Black Rock. The varieties that give eggs and meat are developed by hybridization technique. After learning about poultry farming, let us understand about silk farming or sericulture. Sericulture. Silkworms are reared for silk production. Silkworms yield high-quality silk thread, which gives income. There are different varieties of silkworms. Among them, the variety silkworm Bombus mori is used mainly for silk production. The life cycle of a silkworm has 4 stages: the egg, larva, pupa, and imago, adult moth. The thousands of eggs laid by the mother silkworm are artificially incubated to decrease the period required for incubation. The larvae from the egg are allowed to grow on the mulberry tree. They obtain nutrition by eating the mulberry leaves. After eating the leaves for 3 to 4 weeks, the larvae remain on the branches of the mulberry tree. The mature larvae secretes a sticky substance. The reaction of this substance with air changes it into thread. The larvae winds this thread around itself to form a cocoon. This cocoon is elongated or round in shape. About 10 days before the larvae can get transformed into an adult moth, the cocoons are boiled in water. If this is not done, the growth of the silkworm in the cocoon gets completed and it gets transformed into an adult moth, and thus the silk produced in the cocoon gets washed. The boiling water destroys the larvae and the silk fiber becomes loose. The fibers are loosened and treated to obtain the silk thread. From the silk thread, different cloths can be manufactured.